California, the home of the Warriors, as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Pistons. For Harrison Barnes, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And a different look here for the Pistons. Mozgov, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Marcus Morris comes in for Leonard. Johnson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Jody Meeks in for Caldwell Pope. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Johnson, Rivers out there with Jody Meeks. Then it's Mozgov, and it's Morris in at the power forward position. Johnson the screen. Rivers kicks to Morris. A three-pointer off the mark. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Los Angeles.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Warriors, number one.
Well, better protection of the lane the last few weeks, Kevin, has helped them cut down on the easy scoring. They've also done a better job on the mid-range coverage as well, getting to their man quicker and finding ways to clog up the passing lane.
McLemore's checked in for Klay Thompson. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Mozgov kicks to Johnson, and it's denied. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Meeks. Here's Strickland. Nice touch on the back shot. Freak's got 6 points. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another thing, I mean, they've done a great job early of creating chaos on defense, being disruptive and getting steals through the first half of today's game.
Livingston kicks to Varejao. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Now the dish to Morris. He feeds it to Johnson. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Varejao with a screen on Rivers. Livingston dishes to Freak. And he can't bank that one in. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Pistons have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Green with a screen on Rivers. Livingston passes to Green. No good on his first attempt of the game. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Strickland in at shooting guard. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bogut. Then it's Thompson, and it's Curry in at point. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Outside Curry. The feed now to Freak. He kicks to Barnes. Golden State moving it around. And there's the 3-second violation. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Now here's Rivers. His last outing, he had 8 points. Harris outside. It's stolen by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Freak with the ball, and that one's good. And that's now 7 points for Klay Thompson.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals. Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Curry. Here's Strickland. Another shot. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Curry kicks to Freak. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's now 8 points for Freak.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Rivers against Curry. Rivers dishes to Drummond. Second chance shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. Both teams making some changes here. And a pretty tight...
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking at Drew Bogut. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. On the court for the Pistons. Rivers out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Here's Drummond. Green with the block. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. And that's 13 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. That's short off the rim.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
They double-team Curry. Here's Strickland. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Drummond the screen. Leonard kicks to Harris. Here's Caldwell-Pope, covered by Strickland. Clock at 4. Shoots a fader. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Caldwell-Pope.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The drive by Green. That's good. Green's got 6.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
And Drummond kicks to Rivers. Drummond the screen. Rivers passes to Drummond. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Barnes. McLemore has come in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And then for Detroit, Marcus Morris is checked in for Myers Leonard. Johnson comes in for Harris. And it's Jody Meeks in for Caldwell-Pope. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Pistons. Meeks with the steal. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Here's Rivers. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Kicks to Meeks. It's deflected. Verajao against Mozgov. Picked by Mozgov. Johnson dishes to Mozgov. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Freak kicks to McLemore. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green with a screen on Rivers. Livingston passes to Strickland. Here's Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Here's Rivers. It's tipped. Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And McLemore kicks to Green. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up.
The Warriors, Klay Thompson, he's checked in for McLemore. Freak comes in for Ian Clark. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Drummond's checked in. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Freak is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Thompson in at the three. That's the Warriors' foul.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Rivers. Green kicks to Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Freak. 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Takes it from 10, and the shot is long. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Clippers. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rivers dishes to Caldwell Pope. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That will be all she wrote.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Tobias Harris is checked in for Marcus Morris. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part. They're not going to run that play very often. But, hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2.